Okay, welcome back, our guest again. And Thad, I want to thank you again, certainly for coming down so that we could ask you some of these questions, to accept our invitation. And this award, again, is a national award to Thad Toups for his efforts as an assistant district attorney in Lafourche Parish for the DWI court. You had mentioned the counseling. Tell us a little bit about the counseling aspect of people that get into the drug or the DWI court.
Well, it's a little bit different for different places, but as far as our court, we have our own treatment team. Some courts outsource it because they have the ability to do that. Of course, we don't have that ability. We don't have the hospitals for that around here. So we have counselors that are on staff that consult, and it depends on which phase they're in, because there's 4 phases, but anywhere from 3 times a week to 1 time a week. They have group counseling sessions, they have single counseling sessions when necessary, and they even have family counseling sessions when they think it's appropriate. And we've had I think the staff we have now has been intact for several years, and they've really been done wonders. They are all deeply committed to the drug court and to doing their job well.
Now, what about the criteria? How does somebody, obviously not everybody is eligible to participate in the program. There must be certain factors that have to be met.
Well, there are. There's legislation which deals with that. And basically, you can't go into too much detail,
Sure.
But you have to be a nonviolent offender. You can't be a drug dealer, I guess a for-profit dealer.
Right.
And there are some other restrictions. But basically what happens is that the district attorney's office is considered the gatekeeper. And no one can get into the drug court unless the DA's office says, we want to put your name up for inclusion. And of course, that's part of what I do. I screen everybody that is referred, and a referral can come from a lawyer, for the person itself, from the aunt, the uncle, the grandpa, the grandma, it doesn't matter. If I get a name and somebody says, please screen them for drug court, I will do that. And I look at their criminal history, I look at the charge they have, and most of the time that's all the information I have. But every now and then somebody will come through with, they'll come with their mother, their father, or one of the ministers will call me up, or somebody will say, listen, let me tell you about this person. Right. And that means a great deal, because I know that there's somebody that they can call, somebody that is looking after them, and you need that support.
Right.
So, if I approve them, then I send the information to the drug court office. They then contact and tell them to come in so that they can do an assessment to see if there is indeed a drug problem. And then after that assessment is done, we meet once a week, and the Judge Barbera, kind of presides over the situation, and we have people from, of course, our drug team, the defense lawyer, myself, probation and parole, and we discuss that particular case. And we talk about the pros and cons of that person being a part of the program. And while I have veto power, the judge really has the final say-so as to whether to take somebody or not take somebody. And I can tell you, Jimmy, out of the cases that I screen, I probably turn down 2/3. So the people that are getting into the program, I don't want to say they're handpicked, but they certainly are screened tightly.
Right.
And
But that goes to the success rate. Obviously you have to screen it with a critical eyes, because you want it to work for everybody.
Right, and we want people to be successful. And it might be a simple thing like the person doesn't have a car. And if they can assure us that they can provide transportation, then that's fine. But if they say, I don't have a car, I don't have any way to get to anything or to do anything, then we can't let them in, because we're setting them up for failure. And so, you know, those are the kind of persons that unfortunately don't get in, and they probably need it, but, you know, if they do get in, they're not going to make it.
Sure. Well, I tell you what, I mean, you know, unfortunately, we are out of time, but I appreciate you coming by, sharing this award with everybody, I'm sure, as you've mentioned, in your office, and people that have contributed, you know, to the success of the program. And I just congratulate you again. Can't think of a better person to go to, not only for what you've done in drug court, but your endless community service and public service throughout the years at the DA's office. So
Wow.
we certainly appreciate that, and well-deserved.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, thank you. All right, there you have it. It's great to see national award go to a local, hardworking person. And our congratulations out again to Thad Toups and to the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's Office, Cam Mouvont's office. What we'll do is Kanata's in the Kitchen will be up next, and we'll turn the program over to them, to be followed by Stan Gravois and sports.